My name is Claudia Leica, and I'm going to show you how to recognize the signs of eating disorders. An eating disorder, they are serious emotional and physical problems that can have life-threatening consequences for females and males. An eating disorder is an unhealthy relationship with food and weight that interferes with many areas of a person's life. This information was obtained from the National Association of Anorexia and Associated Disorders. What's the specific purpose to this? Is to inform the audience the types of eating disorders and what can cause it. An eating disorder, there are groups of serious conditions in which you are preoccupied with food and weight that you can often focus on little else. Which are the main types of eating disorders? There are two main types of it. Anorexia and bulimia. Eating disorders can cause serious and physical problems, and at their most, they can also cause death. And it's a little graph to show us a little bit about the causes of the diagnosis of the disorder. Most people with eating disorders are females, but males can also have eating disorders. Anorexia, which is this one right here. I'm showing you a picture of someone that has this issue. Anorexia nervosa is known as self-starvation and excessive weight loss, but many people with an anorexia see themselves as overweight, even when they are starved and clearly malnourished. Anorexia is best known as restricting and counting every single calorie that goes into someone's body. What are the symptoms for them? Refusal to maintain body weight at or above a minimum. Normal weight for height, body types, age, and activity level. Intense fear of weight gain, or just plain being fat, how people call it. Feeling fat or overweight despite dramatic weight loss. An extreme of concern with body weight and shape. Anorexia involves self-starvation. The body is denied the essential nutrients and needs to function normally. So it's forced to slow down. All of its process to conserve energy. This process, slowing down, can have serious medical consequences. This information was obtained by the nationaleatingdisorders.org. There are dangerous physical complications of anorexia. I have some examples showing you here. For females, missing menstrual periods is one of them. Tooth decay can also it can be caused by anorexia. Losing hair. How can you treat it? By restoring the persons to a healthy weight, which is one of the very important things to do. Also treating the psychological issues related to the eating disorder. Reducing or eliminating behaviors or thoughts that leads to the eating and preventing relapse. Now let's switch to something else. This is another example of how to treat it. Let's switch to the other one, which is bulimia. They're both almost the same, but they both have different things. Bulimia is another important eating disorder to discuss. is best known as frequent episodes of bingo eating, followed by avoiding to gain weight. This information was obtained from the healthguide.org. What are the symptoms? Repeated episodes of binging and purging, which is extreme concern with body weight and shape, making the self vomit, abusing medications, diet pills, laxatives, excessive exercise. Also frequent dieting, it's another way how you can know that people have it. How can you treat it? Some doctors recommend two-step approach to the patients with bulimia, which follows specific stages depending on the severity and responses. The New York Times is telling us the support groups may be helpful for patients who have mild conditions of bulimia. Also to help with behavioral therapy along with nutritional. Drug therapy is typical and selective. Now let's summarize everything that we talked about. An eating disorder is an illness that can cause serious problems on everyday's diet, such as eating extremely amounts of food or overeating. They are real treatable medical illness. It is very sad to say, but in our society, it's mainly focused on appearance. Let's be honest, you cannot walk by a cash register without seeing a magazine that encourages rapid weight loss, calorie counting, and advertising thin models, which we can see here. This is an example. This person is best known as Isabel Carroll. She was 28 years old. This is her before picture. She died. Before she died, she was trying to help people fight anorexia. This is how she looked right before she died. This was advertised all over the place for people to see how it can happen and what can happen to them. She lost her life back in 2007. You are beautiful. Everyone will need to change in order to find a solution about many of these issues. Everyone will need to change the way we think about perfect bodies and focus and stay on healthy as much as possible. You are allowed to love yourself. Strong is the new skin. Is there any questions to any of this?
No.
No.
Thank you.